Beck here, and we're asking you to listen to our old friend Andy Crawford in the morning.
Andy Collins, isn't it?
Collins, is
Collins?
it? Collins in the morning.
Collins, that's it.
Andy Collins. Yeah, Collins.
The world's first football league for overweight and obese men's coming to London. London, not coming to London, it's coming to Luton. The Man vs. Fat scheme is looking for 80 local men to take part after a successful pilot in Solihull. Andrew Shanahan is the founder of Man vs. Fat Football and joins me now. Good morning to you, Andrew.
Good morning, Andy. Thanks for having me on.
My pleasure, my friend. First things first, why are you bringing this to Luton?
That's a very good question. Unfortunately, it's something that's needed everywhere around the country. We've got a situation in the UK where over 20 million men are overweight or obese, which accounts for roughly 7 out of every 10 men. So, it's a really, really crazy situation where there's all of these men who are in a situation where potentially they want to lose weight, and there's just very, very little support out there for them. Obviously there are commercial weight loss organisations, but as men any men who've ever tried it will tell you, it's a very weird situation to be in. I speak from bitter personal experience, unfortunately.
Okay, so what is that? What led you to start up the league then?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a couple of years ago, I was morbidly obese. My BMI was 36. I was, pushing 17.5 stone, and I was miserable. I was really, really miserable with it. And the situation was I kept looking for support for men. The sort of things that improve everyone's chances of losing weight, which is accountability, someone actually joining you on that journey with you, getting support for issues that come up, and, a bit of a friendship around the subject. And couldn't find anything out there. So I started up a business called Man v Fat. And earlier this year, we launched Man v Fat Football, which is what we're bringing to Luton in January.
Okay, now how does the league work then?
It's a 14-week league. Men, we're really, really proud of the fact that guys in Luton can join up completely for free. So it's a 14-week league, 6-a-side league. The guys all come along, play one game a week. We support them with advice and support, forum and WhatsApp groups and things like that to support them with the weight loss. But before every game, they also weigh in. So what we do is that the goals that they score on the pitch are added to weight loss goals as well. So they can earn a bonus goal for losing weight, and for different things alongside that. Things like the whole team losing weight also increases the number of goals that they score as a weight goal bonus.
So you won't get booted off the team then if you lose too much weight. If anything, you'll improve your team's score.
Absolutely, yeah, you'll be celebrated. I mean, just to give you an idea of the kind of the results that we're getting, 95% of men on these leagues are losing weight. We've got 62% are hitting their 5% weight loss target, which is working out around about 2 stone per league per man. So we've just gone past the 5-ton barrier of men losing weight across the country. And we're hoping to add to that with Luton as well.
And why do you find think that is? Do you think going to the gym if you are overweight and obese, going to the gym can be intimidating? Do you feel?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I found that personally, and we hear it from guys all the time. And also, if it comes to losing weight, the situation is that going to the gym doesn't actually help that much. We're not saying that playing football is the key to losing weight. It's not. That's a fun element to it, but really it's about what you eat during the week. And I think a lot of guys get focused on, right, okay, well, I'm running 3 times a week, I'm going to the gym and lifting weights for 2 hours a time and that sort of thing. And that's great. Don't get me wrong, that's perfect for building muscle, for releasing endorphins, for battling mental health issues, but it's not really going to help you to lose weight. And so what we've done is we've created this weight loss program which exists alongside the football. So guys, it's not a diet or anything like that. It's just supporting men in making healthy choices, really. The science of weight loss is comically simple, really.
Because you say it's simple, but it's a minefield. And I speak from, I know you spoke there on personal note yourself, but I'm also, Karen, let's put it like this. I've had a very good Christmas since 1978. And I'm always trying to lose weight. And I have tried every pill, potion, powder, scheme under the sun. And yes, you do get that initial loss. Of course you do.
Yeah.
But then your body just you know you put it straight back on. You know, I look at a cream cake, it goes straight to my hips. You know.
I think that's it's a really good point, and I think that part of the problem is that we always hear all of this sort of advice. Oh, it's simple. It's just eat less, move more, and that's absolutely right. It is eat less, move more. That is the key to it. Scientifically, that is the truth. But there's a stage before eat less, move more, and that's to get your head right. Yeah. And if you haven't got your head right, if you haven't got a motivation to lose weight, if you for a lot of guys, stress is a huge issue with work. There's a survey recently that said that 80% of men report themselves as being stressed in some way at work. Mm. And if you're stressed, it's very, very difficult to address a weight concern. And that's precisely why we need schemes like Man v Fat Football, because when you're doing something together as a group, it's so much more powerful because you're alongside other people who are facing the same issues. You've got other motivation to actually address this as a concern. And I think that's really one of the reasons that we're getting these amazing results. And, that's, as I say, that's why we're excited about bringing it to Luton.
Because, like you said, the team spirit is the key as well. Isn't it? I mean, we've all been to the gym, and when you're doing it by yourself, you're meant to do 20 press ups, you do 5, and you say, "Oh, I've done 20 there." Yeah, that'll do. Been there, done that. And then when you go to like these kind of like, I want to say boot camps, but once again, they sometimes can be, you may be the slowest one in the circuit. So the football is a team spirit kind of thing. I like the idea of that. How can people take part, and when will the new league start and stuff like that?
Absolutely, yeah. We're taking sign-ups from now. The league launches in January, so don't feel like we're going to ruin your Christmas. It doesn't start until January. And guys can sign up by just going to www.manvfat.com/football and just join the league there. It's the Luton League, and as I say, completely free. And we look forward to welcoming as many men as possible onto the league.
I mean, can they do it alone, or do they need to bring the team together?
Roughly about 70% of the guys on our leagues join just on their own.
Right, okay.
It's absolutely fine if they want to join with colleagues, with friends, with family. We've got all of those sorts of combinations, people joining. So it's really very, very open. If guys want to join on their own, they just have to go to manvfat.com/football and sign up. And
will there be a trophy if they're the winner of the league?
There is several trophies.
You had me at hello. I'm there for if there's a trophy. I'm getting it. As long as it's not a paperweight, I'm there. Andrew, thank you very much for joining us this morning, and good luck with it all. Thank you. That's Andrew Shannon, who's the founder of Man vs Fat Football, and that starts
radio. Woo!
Now, the world's first football league for overweight and obese men is coming to Luton. A quarter of men in the town are obese, and the Man vs Fat programme is looking for 80 local men to lose weight by taking part. Now, Roger Smith has been through the scheme, and he joins me on the line now. Good morning to you, Roger.
Good morning, Andy.
When did you first realise, then, that you had a problem with your weight?
Well, I'd say mid-May this year is when I first accepted that I had a problem with my weight. Previous to that, I was just putting on the weight without even realising it. But I went to the gym on a very rare visit to the gym mid-May and weighed myself, and I was just short of 17 stone and thought, that's got to change. 2 days later, I saw an advert for Man v Fat Football in Bridgewater.
And you tried, you like me, you've tried the gym, the courses, the pills, the powders, and all that.
My main problem, apathy, really. I wasn't. It wasn't registering that I was putting on the weight, so probably even worse because I put more and more on, not even realising it was happening. To be honest.
Sure. Now you've been through the scheme, you've done it. How much did you lose through playing football with other men in the same situation as you then?
Well, I lost 2.5 stone. I lost 8 inches off my waist.
And what was the time scale in that?
14 weeks.
Wow, that's amazing. Just by playing just by playing football.
Well, the football is the hook, really. The football is the fun part. On a Monday night, we play in Bridgewater, and that was really the fun part. It's what comes from that, to be honest with you, the kind of support and the motivation that you get from everybody else involved is what drives you on to make changes.
I was going to say, what was the support you got?
Oh, I mean, from the weight loss coach that we had there, offering just little snippets of advice. That we don't ever say at any point you have to do X, Y, or Z. It's a case of doing what's right for you. But the motivation of your teammates and not wanting to let your team down.
Sure.
The way that the league works with the scoring extra goals for how many of your team lose weight. You don't want to stand there on a Monday night and stand on the scales and let your team down by you being the one that puts weight on. So that was a real driver.
And did you do it by yourself, or did you go with a few mates?
I did it by myself, but then signed up a few mates very quickly.
Okay.
But they were in different teams. But that sort of made it fun as well, because we could compete against each other.
Of course. Because you touched on it there, that not you win games not only by scoring goals, but also by when you have to weigh, and if you've lost some weight, that goes for your score as well.
Yeah. The best turnaround we had, we lost 4-2 on the pitch.
Yeah.
But by the time the weight loss goals and everything had been added, we won 16-7 overall.
Oh, wow, what a game. I'll tell you what.
That felt good. That felt good, that did.
Milton Keynes, MK Dons could do a bit of that, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously the camaraderie, with all the lads together and stuff like that on a Monday night playing football.
I think that's that was a real bonus. I've made friends that I'll have for absolute years just by playing football once a week. But between all of us, we all watched every game. And we all we wanted everybody to do well. Even when we were playing against them, we wanted everybody to do well, because the overall goal, if you like, excuse the pun, but the overall goal was that everybody had a sort of a change to their life, and that's exactly what it enabled so many of us to do.
Like I say, it's about engaging yourself in your brain into getting it done, because we've all been there. We've all stood in that gym, gone, I don't want to do 20 minutes running or go on the step machine. I can't time and being bored or just putting the effort in. But like I say, if you do it as a group and you're doing something you love, the football, and combined with everything else with the support you get, you lose the weight. I have to ask you, did you win your league?
We came second.
No.
In our league, yeah. The game, the penultimate game, we played top of the league, and in the last 30 seconds, they scored with the last kick of the game, and I'm not bitter, obviously.
You hide it very well, Rod. You really do. Listen, thank you very much for joining us this morning to talk about this.
No worries, Andy. You have to get yourself signed up, sir.
Mate, do you know what? Because I'm like I said, I've had a very good Christmas since 1978. I'm carrying a little bit of extra holiday weight. I think I might. I need to get myself signed up to this. You have a great day.
You can give regular updates through the show then.
Oh, do you know what as well? I'm a midfield dynamo as well. You know what I mean? I'm a bit like
a
John Barnes.
Midfield dynamo.
Cheers, Roger. Thank you very much. That was Roger Smith there, who's been through this scheme, the world's first football league for overweight and obese men. It's coming to Luton. And they're looking for 80 local men to lose weight and to take part. Might give it a go, Ben. Might give it a go.
Yeah, it could be good. I do. For me, I agree that something like this is probably needed, because from my point of view, I am bored stiff if I even walk past a gym. It looks so boring.
Yeah, this is the thing, because after the show, I've got to go. I'm going home and I go past the gym, and I keep saying I'll pop in, but I get within. I just can't.
I need a competitive element,
yes.
And I think, both sides of it, both the football, but also, like you were saying, you don't want to let your teammates down by not losing enough weight to kind of contribute to the whole team and stuff like that. Have you seen that TV program? Is it Every Loser Wins or something like that?
Oh yeah.
Biggest loser wins.
Biggest loser wins. Yeah.
I get into that big time. Because it's the whole competitive element, and they're really trying to do it for their team and lose as much weight as possible, and you kind of go, I guess maybe that element of camaraderie, like you were saying, comes into it all.
I think I'll tell. Shall I tell you my celeb weight losing story?
Tell me during the news. But one thing that might help us lose weight is if we got prepared for us Bubble and Squeak Sarnies, which Pete was suggesting just before we did we had that chat to Roger, and we've had a tweet in saying, I second Bubble and Squeak Sarnies. Don't knock it till you tried it.